What if the thing everyone told you to fear was actually the thing that could save you? On a freezing island at the edge of the world, a boy no one believed in made a choice that changed everything. Not with a sword, not with strength, but with trust. This is How to Train Your Dragon. And if you think you know this story, buckle up. Hiccup sneaks into the forest alone. He searches for what feels like forever, pushing through undergrowth and twisted trees until he finds it. A dragon, completely tangled in his bola ropes, alive but trapped, unable to move. This is a night fury, the most feared dragon in existence. No Viking has ever seen one and lived to describe it. No one even knows what it looks like. Until now. Hiccup pulls out his knife, heart pounding. This is the moment. Kill it. Bring back proof. Finally be the Viking his father always wanted. He raises the blade and looks into the dragon's eyes. And they're not monstrous. They're terrified. Hiccup puts the knife away. He cuts the ropes. He lets it go. It's a small moment, a quiet one, but it sets the entire story in motion. Hiccup keeps going back to the forest. He finds the dragon in a hidden cove surrounded by cliffs it can't escape, because the crash tore off one of its tail fins. Without it, the dragon can't fly, can't steer, can't leave. Hiccup brings fish. He sits quietly. He doesn't push. He names the dragon Toothless. Slowly, something shifts. Toothless starts watching Hiccup with curiosity instead of fear. He mimics Hiccup's expressions. He tries to draw in the sand after watching Hiccup sketch. He's smart, much smarter than anyone ever said dragons could be. One afternoon, Hiccup slowly extends his hand. Toothless pulls back, so Hiccup turns away, showing trust first, asking for nothing, and then gently Toothless touches his nose to Hiccup's open palm. Two outcasts, both of them grounded, both of them misunderstood, finding something in each other that they'd never had before. Back in the village, dragon training has officially started. Hiccup, Astrid, and the other teens compete in the Trial of Flame, a series of challenges where they fight real dragons in an arena. The winner earns the title of Top Slayer and gets to publicly kill a dragon in front of the entire tribe. Hiccup keeps doing something unexpected in the arena. He's not fighting the dragons, he's calming them, using tricks he's learned from Toothless, their fears, their instincts, the things that make them stop. An eel terrifies them. A specific sound can freeze them. Every dragon has a blind spot. He scares one back into its cage with an eel from his pocket, while the others stand there with their jaws on the floor. His reputation explodes. The village loves him. His father comes home early from the failed expedition to find the dragon's nest. And for the first time, he looks at his son with actual pride. But Astrid is suspicious. She knows something isn't adding up. Astrid follows Hiccup into the forest. She finds the cove. She finds Toothless. It goes badly, fast. Astrid tries to attack. Toothless tries to retaliate. Hiccup throws himself between them, screaming for everyone to calm down. Then Toothless does something that surprises everyone, including himself. He takes them flying, above the clouds, over the ocean. The sun setting in gold and purple, the island below them like a tiny toy. Astrid, who has never been anything but fierce and guarded, goes completely still, because it is the most beautiful thing she has ever seen. But the flight takes a dark turn. Toothless senses something and dives. They follow a river of dragons through the mist, and arrive at the nest. A cavern inside a mountain, thousands of dragons, and at the center of it, something enormous lurking in the dark. It comes out of the shadows only long enough to devour one of its own dragons for not bringing back enough food. This is why the dragons raid Berk. They're not attacking. They're feeding something that will eat them if they don't comply. Hiccup and Astrid fly back in silence. Everything has changed. Hiccup is named Top Slayer. He's supposed to walk into that arena, face a dragon, and kill it. Instead, he drops his weapons. He tries to show the crowd that dragons don't have to be enemies, that there's another way. The crowd erupts. His father orders the fight stopped. The chaos startles the dragon, and it attacks. Then Toothless comes crashing through the arena walls to save him. For a moment, it looks like it might be okay. It is not okay. The Vikings swarm. Toothless is surrounded, chained, and captured. Stoic disowns his son in front of everyone. chains Toothless to the lead ship, and sails the entire fleet straight toward the dragon's nest. Unknowingly, guided there by the very dragon chained in its hull, Hiccup watches from the shore. He has never felt this small. Astrid finds him sitting in the wreckage of his choices. She asks why he didn't just finish the dragon when he had the chance.
I should have killed him.
So why didn't you?
He says when he looked into Toothless's eyes, he saw himself.
I wouldn't kill him because I saw him myself.
Just as lost, just as scared. She tells him Toothless is even more afraid now. And what is he going to do about it? A plan forms. A reckless, impossible plan. Hiccup goes back to the arena, releases the training dragons, and teaches the others what he's learned. Fishlegs bonds with the Gronkle, Snotlout with the Nightmare, the twins with the Zippleback, Astrid with the Natter. They strap on makeshift reins, and at first light, they fly toward the fight. The Viking fleet arrives at the nest, the catapults fire, hundreds of dragons pour out of the shattered mountain and flee, and the Vikings think they've won. Then the mountain breaks open. She rises slowly, impossibly large. The Dragon Queen, a creature with wings that block out the sky and fire that reduces ships to splinters in seconds. The fleet scatters instantly. Stoic orders a retreat. Toothless is still chained on the burning ship. Then, out of the clouds, Hiccup arrives. Astrid, the whole team. While the others hold the queen off, Hiccup dives for Toothless. The chains won't break. Fire is closing in, and then Stoic surfaces from the water and tears the chains open with his bare hands. He looks at Hiccup. He says he's proud. Hiccup takes to the sky. What follows is one of the most intense aerial sequences you've ever seen. Hiccup and Toothless lure the monster higher and higher, above the clouds into the dark, and use speed and stealth to attack its wings with precision blasts. The creature is enormous and furious and nearly unstoppable. But Hiccup has one move left. Full speed, straight down, through the smoke, and at the last second, fire directly into its open mouth. The explosion tears through the Dragon Queen from the inside. She crashes into the mountain in a fireball. Toothless pulls up, but the tail fails. The explosion catches them, and Hiccup is thrown from the saddle and swallowed by the flames. The smoke clears. Stoic searches through the wreckage. Astrid stands frozen. No one speaks. Then, Toothless opens his wings. Hiccup is there, unconscious, injured, but alive.
He's alive!
Toothless caught him when it mattered most. Hiccup wakes up days later. His left leg is gone, replaced by a mechanical prosthetic that Gobber built using Hiccup's own designs. And Gobber rebuilt Toothless's tail fin to match. They still need each other. They always will. And the island is unrecognizable. Dragons everywhere, living alongside the people who once hunted them, children laughing, Vikings flying. Stoic puts a hand on his son's shoulder, says they were all inspired by his example. Astrid finds him, punches him for scaring her, kisses him for being brave. And Hiccup, the boy who was too small, too clumsy, too different, looks out at the world he helped create. He didn't become a hero by killing the dragon. He became one by choosing to see it. And that's the story of a boy and his dragon who changed everything. If this recap hit different for you, smash that like button and subscribe. I drop new movie recaps every week. Drop in the comments. Who's your favorite character and why is it Toothless? See you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.